After last year's event, Lee Shear and I went to lunch, and our conversation we got into was, how do we thank someone who cares so much and so deeply about University of Dayton athletics and University of Dayton basketball? How do you thank someone who does all these things and doesn't want anything in return and literally has no agenda?
I applaud Steve for all he's done for this basketball program. But at the same time, I'd like to thank Steve for all the things he's done for our community. Consider the Thanksgiving Day event. Very visible, but there are hundreds of small things he does on a regular basis. So Steve, I want to thank you on behalf of the university. I want to thank you for your friendship. We sometimes have lunch together, and it's an interesting conversation about basketball. But he's a good friend. He's a good friend, and he's made such a difference, not only for the University of Dayton Flyers, but for the Dayton community.
I say this at the beginning of every one of these. This is my 12th year, and 12 years ago, I think there were about 200 people here, and we were all in your backyard and by the pool, and it's turned into all of this, and it's wonderful. So if you could, one more time, could you please give a round of applause to Dr. Levitt? You can stand up if you want. That's awesome.
Most importantly, our players. It gives them a great sense of the importance and the pride, not only in our program, but how many people really, truly care about not only the university, our men's and women's programs, but them as people. And I think that it's a tribute not only to them, but to you as well.
Huge wall on that side. And that wall will be redone, and the wall will be called the Dr. Stephen Levitt Wall of Recognition. It will be unveiled this fall, and on it will read, Dr. Stephen B. Levitt has supported the University of Dayton Division of Athletics for more than 3 decades. His leadership, friendship, and generosity are unmatched and serve as an example to Flyer fans everywhere. As a longtime season ticket holder and fan, Dr. Levitt takes great pride in sharing his experiences provided by players and coaches at the University of Dayton Arena with others. For years, he has graciously opened his home to host thousands of fans for an annual picnic that celebrates Dayton Flyer basketball. His financial leadership has supported the men's basketball program, construction of facilities, and other needs for a first-rate student-athlete experience. A true Flyer, Dr. Levitt's humble approach and willingness to lead by example will never be forgotten. In 2014, the Division of Athletics constructed this wall to recognize the generous benefactors who have provided support to athletics in excess of $100,000, with special recognition for those who have donated over $1 million during their lifetimes. Their gifts have led the Dayton Flyers to unprecedented heights and have provided a foundation for current and future success. Dr. Steve Levitt, thank you very much.